I remember the day I first believed everything was finally falling into place, and my dreams of a bright future and real happiness were within reach. I had worked so hard, pouring my heart into every project, every late night at the office, trusting in the people I thought were my friends, especially Clara, my closest confidant, someone I had shared everything with, from my hopes to my fears. We had been inseparable, partners in both work and life, or so I thought. She was clever, charming, always knowing just what to say to make me feel safe, valued, loved even. But beneath her warm smile, I never saw the cold glint in her eyes, the calculating mind that was slowly, secretly plotting to take what was mine. Then came the day that shattered everything. My big promotion, the one I had fought tooth and nail for, the one I believed would finally prove my worth. I was standing in the conference room, glowing with pride, when Clara's voice floated in, smooth and sweet, a whisper of betrayal disguised as support. She had whispered to our boss that I was too emotional, too inexperienced, that I wasn't ready, and suddenly my opportunity was slipping away. I watched as the decision was made, my heart pounding so loud I thought it might burst. The pain was like a knife twisting in my chest, a betrayal so deep I couldn't breathe. I felt the world tilt, everything I had worked for crumbling in that moment, and I was left drowning in grief and fury, wondering how someone I trusted could do this to me. For days, I felt lost, haunted by her voice, her smile, the way she had looked at me with such genuine affection, until I realized I couldn't let her get away with it. I started paying attention, listening to her phone calls, reading between her words, sensing her hesitation when she thought no one was watching. I smelled her perfume on her scarf, sharp and sweet, and I knew I was close. I planted tiny seeds of doubt in her circle, subtly spreading rumors about her motives, about her manipulation. I watched her stumble, saw her face flicker with panic when her carefully crafted lies started unraveling. I kept everything quiet, recording her sneaky conversations, collecting the proof I would need. Every night I would sit in my quiet apartment, feeling the weight of betrayal pressing down, but also feeling a strange sense of calm, because I was building my plan step by step, carefully, patiently. I wanted her to see that I was not the helpless victim she thought I was. I wanted her to realize she had awakened a storm she could not control. So, I waited until the night of the grand gala, where she was to be celebrated for her success. A night when everyone would be there, eyes on her, applause ringing in her ears. I arrived early, dressed simply but elegantly, my heart pounding with anticipation and cold resolve. As she strutted into the room, glowing with pride, I pulled out my phone and pressed play. The room fell silent as the damning video I had hidden in plain sight flickered onto the big screen. There she was, her voice, her words, her scheming hand exposing her true nature for all to see. The crowd gasped and stared as I stepped forward, my voice steady but fierce, revealing every lie, every betrayal she had hidden behind her charming facade. I handed out printed evidence, each page a blow to her reputation, a reminder that her deception had been exposed. I saw her face drain of color, her smile replaced by shock and fear. In that moment, I felt a pure, unshakable sense of justice. I had turned her weapon against her, and the world saw her for what she truly was. But I didn't stop there. I knew that revenge alone was hollow. It needed meaning, a lasting impact that would outlive her shame. So, I turned her downfall into something good. I used the evidence I had gathered to help others, create a scholarship for women who have been betrayed or underestimated. Give them the power to rise above their pain and take control of their futures. I wanted to stand as a testament to resilience, a reminder that betrayal can be turned into strength if you are willing to fight with every ounce of your soul. And now, every time I see a young woman stepping confidently into her own light, I know my pain was not in vain. I whisper softly to myself, to anyone listening, that justice is not just about revenge, but about reclaiming your voice, your dignity, your power. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel.